Hey there guys, welcome back to NIMBY Rails. Last time we built the line between Lincoln and Sleaford. Now we're going to start building towards Skegness, which is actually further up the coast than I thought it was. I thought it was down here, but there we go. The first station is in Heckington, and it is down here by the looks of it. And it looks like what was a single track line out of Sleaford, it looks like becomes double track and stays double track at Heckington for at least a stretch of this branch, which makes sense. I think it is quite a frequent service that operates down. I say quite frequent, I think it's like hourly, but it's definitely not more than hourly. But the branch is long enough that single track all the way along wouldn't work. You'd need a passing loop, but it looks like most of it is actually dual track. And really, Skegness is quite popular in the holiday season, where the holiday season is summer, not winter. And there's some through trains from London, even from St Pancras. East Midlands operates some through trains. They used to be HSTs. They won't be anymore. Hubbart's Bridge is sort of over here. They're close enough to the river, these stations, that this one's going to need to be on a viaduct, I think. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it not on a... Oh, no. I can just get it in. They have to be a little further away from the river than they're meant to be, though. Next stop, Boston. Boston's one of these stations that looks like it used to have some through lines in the middle, because the platforms are incredibly far apart and also quite lengthy. Then we continue on to Thorp Culvert, which is somewhere. Anyone want to hazard a guess as to where Thorp Culvert is in relation to anywhere else on the map? It's north of Wainfleet All Saints. It's somewhere around here. Here's Wainfleet All Saints, so Thorp Culvert. There we go, found it. And it's actually not on the river, it's up here. So we make it 200 metres, make it the correct name. Let me delete the text. Thorp Culvert. Next stop is Wainfleet, in Wainfleet All Saints, which is here. Hi, Bateman's Brewery, or I don't know, Wainfleet, as that is the town it is in. But it appears to think it's in the region of East Lindsey. Then we move on to Haven House, which is another of these slightly complicated ones to find because it's very much in the middle of nowhere. Seems to think it is here. Literally zero marking on the map to show that. Still dual track. So the single track branch thing didn't last very long in reality. And then Skegness, which is a bit excessive and a bit overkill in that it's got 6 platforms. So we'll do 6 at 300 metre lengths and suggest it's reasonable. We'll rename it Skegness, and then I could look at how the junction actually works, or I could just build what feels reasonable, which is this and this. There we go. Now, building the track back. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to talk about for this, so we'll see how long it lasts. The line along here does actually get quite complicated quite quickly in places. So for now it's simple connecting the dots, but as we continue along, you'll see I can't work out how to get across this river. I'm feeling like, yeah, we're meant to sort of curve up and go across there and then come down across there. Now I have to work out how to get past Chambridge into Wainfleet. I think it's sort of like that. It curves in a bit weirdly, I'll be honest. Then we come out, and by the looks of it, I think we sort of come up here and along and into Thorp Culvert. This is where it gets complicated, as we're now heading north and the next station is quite far south. And the reason for this is we continue heading north for a bit, and I try and work out where we sort of connect to. We come out like this, not there. I'm confused. Okay, the treed area that I was going to use as a marker isn't actually on OpenStreetMaps. The bit that's on Open Railway Maps that I need is not here. So this is going to be complicated. However, I think what happens is I sort of come up like this, come over here, then it's an it used to be a sort of triangle junction with an extra bit off of it, so the main line would carry on up here. This was a branch off, and there was another branch off like that. So that would be going up to the main line along, just cutting off the water. We're going round and down this way, sort of there, to cut in with that strip. And then it's pretty much straight, from what I can tell, but I don't seem to be able to get across that section of water, so I guess I'm viaducting it. Continuing out of Boston, we come down this way, head ever so slightly to the east, and then curve round to the west to follow the, for lack of a better term, canal. It looks like a canal. It's a very standard width and it's very straight, but I don't actually know because I've never been there. Up to Hubbart's Bridge, then out, continue along and down, continue following the canal because it's nice and straight. I can do nice long sections out to Swineshead. And again, sort of this way, I have to curve there. I think it comes along like this, but I have no way of really telling. Through this gap, through this gap. I think it crosses the road there, by the looks of it. And up to Heckington. And then we just have to connect it up to the line we built out of Sleaford. So there we go, all connected. We've now got the line to Skegness. Problem is, because we don't have the connection through Grantham to Nottingham, I can't actually set up the service because I think it's a Nottingham to Skegness service. So what I might do is just connect up to the line down to Peterborough through Spalding quickly for the rest of the episode. So the station in Spalding is around here somewhere. We'll go with there. That was quite a long platform. I'll shrink it slightly. 250 metres will do it. It's meant to be quite lengthy, but it's not like long trains operate up here. Spalding. I will actually have a quick look once I've built the track as to what runs through Spalding, what service runs down to Peterborough and how far north it goes, because I'm not 100%. I might, if it only goes as far as Lincoln, I'd probably get it in. If it goes further north than Lincoln, I can't because I don't have the track yet. Where am I going? Through that gap. Through that gap. Along there. And down to here, where I then need to viaduct it. Sorted. and I'm going to straighten that out a bit. Northwise, it's not straight, so first things first, there's clearly two ways track could go here. We take the left route, like so. The straight on route is abandoned. We come up here by the looks of it, and along here somehow, and maybe like that, but I really don't know. I have no idea. Is this track even obvious where it goes? No, nothing is obvious. Right, I'm heading left when I should be heading up. I should be going up to sort of there-ish, and not on anywhere near that sort of angle. We continue north and across a river by the looks to end up parallel with this road. So there we go. And then again continue north past Railway House on that corner, across that tiny little gap, and bear left over there to come along that stretch. And there's a nice line kind of vaguely marked to follow there. Then there's gaps in the waterways that show me where to go. A bit awkward to use the gaps in these tiny waterways because sometimes there's just gaps. Trying to work out which one is there for you and which one is just a gap is not ideal. Helpringham. What am I doing here? I'm sort of carrying on straight past, then turning up at some point. By the looks of it, if I can get across these roads, which I can't, that would be of great use. I think I come up here. Brackenbury Bridge is a safe bet as to where I cross the road. And there we go, we're connected. Right. Service out of Peterborough. Out of Peterborough. Oh, it is just to Lincoln. Okay, we can set that up quite quickly. Build blueprints. Lines. I do have some East Midlands, so I'll use them to get the colour. Scroll up, here we go, East Midlands. Copy. Because I'm editing a line, I now need to pause the game. Name is going to be East Midlands Railway. PBO, I think, for Peterborough to Lincoln. Except I don't want to terminate at Peterborough. I was right, it is LCN. For once I got a station code correct. Okay, so we're going to start out of Lincoln. And because we're terminating here, I'm going to start out of the terminating platforms. That seems to make sense. First stop is Metheringham, then Rusklington, then Sleaford. And this is what I mean, I don't think anything actually uses that curve. I don't think anything uses the avoiding line. Freight probably uses the avoiding line to keep it off that single track stretch that's not single track. And to Peterborough, and for the sake of it, I'm going to say the express trains go through this line. It's really not easy to tell. But I'm going to put the express trains through E and F. And I'm going to put ECN, yeah, so the like LNER services, for example, in Grand Central and Hull trains. Stopping services can go through this platform with EMR because it's only stopping there for a couple of minutes. Have I put Spalding in, yeah. Okay. New trains. What operates this? 153s, 156s, 158s and 170s. I think they're shifting to 170s primarily. and getting rid of the 153s and 156s, but if there's any line you're operating with a 153 still, or even a 156, it's this one. I don't think I'm using a 156 anywhere yet, so I'm quite tempted to do that. Purchase. Timing calculator. Paste in the speed. Min stop times of a minute. Let me edit it. Min stop times of a minute. I'm going to set the Peterborough stop time to 5 minutes. He says, am I? This is annoying. I might drop the min stop times. If I can get that below 3 hours, that would be quite nice. Can I do it with 50 seconds? No, I'm not going to be able to get it below easily. I'm going to have to go down to 30 or even 25 seconds. Oh well, there's not a lot else in the line, but Sleaford could cause issues. I could just do with a faster train, really. Maybe if I replace the train. So these can do 120. What could a 153 do? 120. Whereas a 158 and 170 can go a lot faster. So let's just say they've upgraded to 170s. Probably only a 2-car 170, but so I think they're getting West Midlands Railways 170s primarily, where the middle cars are going to cross country and the end cars are going to East Midlands. Then they're also getting Southern's Turbo Stars at some point, but they haven't yet. These do 161s, they should go a lot faster, which means I might be able to get the interval, the stop times up to a minute, and the Peterborough stop time up to 5, and it still only takes 2.5 hours, which is nice. So then we say it's an hourly service apparently, so I'll need 3 trains. I've already got 1, so we clone it twice, and there we go. If I now look at the line map, we have a nice purple line from Peterborough to Lincoln, disconnected from the rest of VMR currently. So we'll stop there for today. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want more, and I'll catch you in the next one.